Betsy, and today we have a different kind of video, and I'm actually super nervous to be filming this. So hopefully y'all know, but I love indie makeup. Most of the stuff behind me is indie makeup. I love small businesses. I am a small business owner myself, and I know what the pandemic has done to small businesses. So I didn't go into making this lightly, but we need to talk about Killer Queen Cosmetics. And part of the reason why is because this happened with my kid, and when it happens with my kid, I kind of go into mama bear mode, but I think that this is important information to get out there. Now, I have notes, I have things printed, and I'm going to keep this factual. Let you know our experience, and then you can make a judgment off of that. So, I'm making this video because I feel like Killer Queen Cosmetics took advantage of my daughter as well as other customers. She placed an order for the graphic liner palette on February the 18th of 2021. She paid $110 plus $4.11 in shipping. She didn't use any discount code. The palette was listed as a pre-order on their Instagram, but it didn't show that on their website. This is her order. She paid through Afterpay. She was told that the order would ship by March the 20th. The label to ship the palette wasn't created until April the 16th. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the messages that transpired between Nadia, some of them with myself, and Killer Queen Cosmetics. So, on February the 18th, Nadia mentioned Killer Queen Cosmetics in her story. She posted a picture of her receipt, and she was saying, "OMG, I'm so freaking excited and ready." Killer Queen responded, "Oh my gosh, thank you." Nadia responded, "I am so excited. Oh my God, thank you." Nadia replied to a story from Killer Queen on March the 3rd and said, "I am so excited for mine to come in," with the sparkle hearts and heart eye emoji. Nadia sent a message to Killer Queen on March the 19th and said, "Hello, I'm very excited for the liner palette, but I was wondering when the palette would be shipping. No worries, I'm just checking up on it. I understand you are a very busy person and you have so many new things coming out. Keep up with the great work." Killer Queen responded, "Hi. So I will begin processing and shipping on March the 20th. Nadia responded, "Okay, thank you." Nadia said, "No problem, Killer Queen replied, "No problem, thank you so much for your patience with me. I appreciate it so much." Nadia responded back, "Yes, of course, you're doing great." Now, after this happened, we talked about it on Magpies. So, on April the 8th, they posted on their Instagram saying, "Order and delivery update. We know how important receiving your Killer Queen's products is to you right now, and we are working hard to help get them out as fast as possible. We are currently experiencing a large volume of orders, and with only one person assembling and packaging, there has been a delay in processing these. Our delivery scales are currently between 10 and 15 working days. We are also experiencing a higher amount of order-related queries because of the amount of orders placed, which is impacting how quickly we can get back to you. Please allow 48 hours for a response back from us via our social media channels and email. To help us ensure we can continue to resolve any of your customer service questions promptly, please only contact us if you haven't received your order within the time scale above. Direct messaging us with your full name and order number will speed up the process if you do need to inquire about your order. Thank you so much for your support. We'll keep things updated as much as possible as things change." So on that, I commented, my daughter has an order placed 2 months ago. It was for the cake liner palette, and it still hasn't shipped. No email updates. This is something I sent 5 weeks ago. Killer Queen sent me, Betsy Gocher, there was an email sent at the beginning of March letting everyone know that the palette would start shipping March the 20th in the order which they were received. All orders are estimated to be fully shipped by Friday, which that date would have been April the 15th. That was the Friday after that. We went back and checked Nadia's email. Now, Nadia's terrible about checking email. She has like 3,000 unopened messages. So we did a search. There was no email from Killer Queen other than the confirmation of when she placed the order. So, on April 27th, Nadia messaged Killer Queen. Hello, I just wanted to say I'm really excited about the graphic liner palette. I've had some problems with USPS in the past, but I wanted to make sure my order has left the facility just to make sure it's UPS not updating. Thank you. So when she sent this, she sent a picture from her shop app, which shows that the label was created 11 days before she sent this message, which was on April the 16th. So they were already further behind in creating the label than what they had said, okay? They responded back, hi, I can definitely check this out for you when I get home. I'm so sorry. Nadia responded, it's fine, just let me know whenever. And I can't wait for the newest coming to your collection. They responded back, thank you, I'm excited too. So, the Monday after Nadia sent that, which was on April 27th, which would have been May the 3rd, I responded back as Nadia. Because Nadia is a very passive person and she's been known to let people walk all over her. And I wanted to get to the bottom of this because this is a lot of money for her. I mean, it was almost $120. That's a Natasha Denona palette. So I responded and said, okay, this is getting ridiculous. I ordered on February the 17th. I put the wrong date. It was February the 18th. It was supposed to ship by March the 20th. My label was created on April the 16th. I have been extremely patient, but I either need my product or a refund. I work for a small business and ship all the time. And if the post office is holding it that long, then you need to reship. If not, I will file a claim with my bank for fraud. They responded back. Let me take a sip of my drink because all this talking. I understand your concerns and most definitely know how this process works, and I am doing everything I can to see if it is possible to track down your package. I did already open a claim and I'm dealing with the manager about this situation. As it is not just your package, this is happening too, but multiple of my orders. I was told to wait until Friday to see if they are able to find out anything. And if not, I will ship new packages expedited and report the others as lost or stolen. As you must know, working for a small business, when the post office messes up, it's not your fault, and all you can do is try to right the wrong, and I'm trying. I really appreciate your patience in dealing with this. It means a lot. So that's her message. And I'm reading these word for word because I don't want it to seem like I am over exaggerating or anything like that, because as I said, I want this to be factual as possible. I responded back, when will you reship for lost or stolen, because I need an actual date or I will have to file a claim. She said, if I don't hear back by Saturday, I will package you a new one to ship expedited on Monday. I responded back, this needs to be resolved or we will make sure it's known on YouTube. Everyone I have talked to has ordered this, that has ordered this year, is having the same issue with you. I could be wrong, but I think you are in over your head and you're trying to figure out how to get out of this mess. I included, but I can't read it from this picture, a comment from another person having the same issue. And that was on an Instagram post. She responded back, "I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm doing my best to handle the issue. And yes, there are lots of companies experiencing the same issue all over with USPS. I have been very transparent with the issues with USPS, which is why I've offered people to order using UPS or FedEx." Now, that was not an option when Nadia ordered. "I have nothing to hide when it comes to the issues I'm facing with shipping. As for my pre-order liner palette, in the description it states why it is in fact pre-order and that the orders were going to begin shipping on March the 20th. They did begin shipping at that date. They finished shipping out April 20th. We had over 1,000 orders for that palette, and it's only me assembling and shipping them. This was explained into details in the post for this palette, as well as the description of the palette, so people knew before ordering. Now, it's no longer pre-order. They ship within our processing times. I will be getting your package to you no matter what it takes. Please know that I will also include some extras." I responded back, "We will see. At this point, I am not holding my breath. Right now, USPS is running with an 81% accuracy rate." This was from USPS's website. I double checked my facts. "You stated March the 20th. It didn't ship until April the 16th. I was excited. I haven't seen anyone who has gotten it, and your post office is, and if your post office is that bad, then why are you still using them? It is your business. You need to do better." That's what I said. We never got a message back from that. So that Friday, after the messages were sent, was May the 7th. So on May the 10th, because there was no update with any of the shipping, we filed a claim with Afterpay. We sent them all the information. Then suddenly, on May the 11th, there was movement on the package. Now, Nadia did receive the palette on May the 15th. This is what it looks like. Let me hold it where you can see it. It is a cake liner palette. Oop. That fell out. I didn't do that. It literally fell out of the pan. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. It is a 28 color palette. Okay, so part of the thing is, and what I want to make sure is known, this is the envelope it came in. So she got the palette, she got the liner brush, and she got a thing of craft glitter. That is definitely not face safe. This is the same original tracking number, okay? So in my experience, if she reshipped this, it wouldn't have the same original tracking number. And if it were lost at USPS, then we should have been able to find out something, because I contacted our USPS because I have a representative that I talk to. And like whenever ours will show the same thing awaiting, USPS is awaiting item. We use Shipping Easy here, and we print out every day a scan form because USPS comes and picks up our packages. And yes, sometimes we get this message. So I contacted our representative and asked them about it, because they can tell me if it was part of a scan form and it was just lost on a pallet. They couldn't find any information on it. But all of a sudden, it was found after we filed a claim with Afterpay. So, make that known. I could be wrong, but that is a little fishy. Especially because she was telling everybody that she was going to include something free in the orders. And all this time she is selling more and more stuff that is expensive. And lots of people have been updated. So on April 27th, they had posted this too. All volume 1 paint palettes have been mailed out. That was this. It had not been mailed out. If it had, it was lost and then I found it, but there was no damage to the envelope either. Because typically, and other people can attest to this, and I could be wrong, but typically, if it's lost by USPS, these come, they look damaged. She said, pre-order volume 1 paint palette has all been mailed out. Anti-Valentine's palettes are being assembled and getting ready to send out. If you ordered after 3:30, please make sure you read the description on when your palette will be mailed out. If tracking has not updated, give it time. There were a lot of packages dropped off at once and they need time to scan them all in. It's scanning them. They scan it, they put it in a basket. They scan it, they put it in a basket. It goes where it's supposed to. It's pretty automated. I ship a lot. It's not that difficult. They take in thousands of packages, even at a small USPS, every single day. They need time to scan them in. If you ordered via UPS, I believe only a handful of people did. Your tracking has already updated. If you have messaged me or emailed me, please be patient. I get back to those as soon as I can. So, again, they're still posting about new products. So before we did this, I wanted to make sure that I looked into the brand before I even made this video to make sure it wasn't just us. Because again, I don't want to go and make a video like this and not be 100% sure. One thing that they did start offering after this, which I think is a little bit ridiculous, is rush my order. You can pay $15 to be put to the head of the line. That's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? When she couldn't get out the orders that she needed to in time. Plus, you can insure your package. Why orders like this aren't being insured? That is as good of a question as any. Now, this came from Florida, so it didn't take long to get here. Now, when I was doing my research, I found this. If you can see, this is a GoFundMe. This is Help Save Killer Queen Cosmetics. This was a team fundraiser created by Kristen Lopez and Jennifer Brock. This is what it says. I need your help. My name is Kristen Lopez and I am the owner of Killer Queen Cosmetics. COVID has taken a very negative toll on us as a brand. We have tried saying fake it till you make it and it is not working. Due to COVID affecting shipping for us and seeing issues like lost packages, not scanning packages, we have had to refund and reship many orders so that we can assure our customers stay happy. We have also experienced many people reporting fraud for orders that were delivered months ago. Now, being a small business owner, I can tell you, once it shows delivered, if all the information is correct, typically I've never had anyone be able to file a claim if it shows delivered. Just so you know. And then it says, if you're a brand, you know how hard it is to beat fraudulent charges even when you submit proof. I've never found that issue, but again, that's just my take on it. When these charges happen, it takes it out of my account. I am also charged a fee for each transaction that is reported. With that being said, we have buried ourselves so far down into this huge hole that we don't know if we can crawl out. We are out so much money, thousands of dollars, not to mention products. I don't usually post my business for everyone to see. I like to handle it on my own. But I have exhausted every option I could think of before getting to this point. Killer Queen Cosmetics is very close to having to close down permanently. I am terrified this is going to happen. This is how I pay my rent. This is how I take care of my kids, how I feed them. And I'm not even able to do that. I know this may be asking a lot, but please like, share, comment, and tag your friends or influencers in our post. Anything helps at this point. If you can show our business some support by making a purchase or donating, we desperately need all the help we can get. Killer Queens means everything to me, and I can't imagine losing it. Thank you all for taking time to read this and for all your support. I really don't want Killer Queens to disappear. Then it also says, any and all donations will go towards paying Shopify fees. So Shopify is the place that hosts her website. So whenever you have a shopping website, you have to pay for it every month, like paying your credit card fees. You got to pay the money for hosting the website because there are things that are involved in it. So this doesn't even say anything about shipping stuff. And it says, I love you all and appreciate all of the support I have had in the last almost 2 years of business. This fundraiser was set up in September of 2020. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because if she were having all those issues in September of 2020, and this is March, April, May of 2021, why is she still shipping with USPS? Because it's not like people aren't paying for shipping. And if not, you can add it to the cost of your products because your products aren't cheap. This graphic liner palette for 28 colors was $110. Nadia paid $4.11 in shipping. To kind of show you the equivalent, Midas Cosmetics has cake liner palettes. I ordered these myself. This is the neon one. It retails for $32. This is the pastel one. This I ordered on pre-order. I ordered this about 2 weeks after Nadia ordered it, and I had it within 2 weeks after my order. Again, this one's $32. Then we have this one. It's a 9 pan. And this one retails for $22. And then we have the Christmas one, which has metallic liners. So these are special. This one retailed for $16. So all in all, for one more liner for Midas, I paid $102. So I paid less and got things faster. Now, I did also want to note, we printed out some information from like comments on TikTok and Instagram. Because to kind of show you that we are not the only ones. Someone, I have been waiting a month for this palette. Can you please ship everything out soon? I ordered this on January 23rd. It was supposed to start going out March 20th. It's almost a month later and still nothing. I would like updates, please. Another person, I am also worried about my shipment. I received a tracking number on April 16th, but it says USPS is still awaiting the item. Another person, I ordered on April the 9th and my stuff still hasn't shipped. Someone said fraud and I have to get the new one first. I was really excited about the graphic liner palette and the price with 40% off sale. Now that sale is over and the 70% off doesn't apply. So this is happening quite a bit. And you can read on their comments on TikTok, people are saying, like if you go back and read, that it looks like they have deleted comments because they can't see their comments or anything anymore. And on top of that, their policies on their website for certain things. Now they have free worldwide shipping on orders over $100. They have their refund policy that they don't do refunds for pretty much anything. All returns, but they're not taking any returns, so most of this doesn't even matter. Another thing that they say on their website, and this may have been why people made claims, is it says we are not responsible for any lost, stolen, or damaged packages once they are in USPS possession. But that isn't the case. Being a business owner, I know this, that if I send an item first class mail and I don't get insurance on it, if USPS, if it's damaged, if it's lost, if it's stolen, if it doesn't show that it delivered to that customer, I am responsible for either refunding or reshipping, no matter what. And that's good business practice. That's what you pay for insurance for. And yes, I get it. It's hard. But literally, if you've been dealing with these issues for months and it's happening on thousands of orders, why are you still shipping USPS? Not saying that, I mean, I don't mind USPS. They still have a pretty good accuracy rate. Now, I'm not saying that they're not without their issues and that some things get delayed and some things do get lost, but not to the extent of what's been claimed, at least not in my experience. But as I said, I don't want one bad apple to ruin the bunch. And with the experience that we have had, I wanted to make sure that it was known and we got the information out there, so that way people could see and form their own judgment. Because as I said, a lot of their products are not cheap. Like, speaking of like their liner palettes and stuff, so they have the graphic liner palette that Nadia got, which is $110. They have a new one that is duochrome and multi-chrome that is, I think it's listed for $170. So there's a lot. Then they have their Anti-Valentine's Day palette, which is $120. And they said that their pricing was that high because they hand press their items like Cleona and Davina, but I haven't seen anything where they're making them themselves. I've seen them have videos where they're putting the shadows in the palette, but that doesn't mean they didn't order the shadows done. Now, I have no issue with private labeling whatsoever. Midas, private labels. It's Belle, private labels. So this is the It's Belle Break the Rules palette. This is private label. These shadows look almost identical to the ones that were in the Anti-Valentine's Day palette from Killer Queen. This one retails for about $28 and it has 3 more shades, and one of those is a matte. This was $28. So you be the judge. I am not trying to slander anybody's business, but I haven't seen this issue actually talked about and I think that it does. Again, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. We will answer. If you want to see proof, sorry, the video cut off, but if you want to see proof, we will gladly show that. Share this video if you must, but I just wanted to make sure the information was out there so you would know where we're coming from, because I do think that this is an issue. So give this video a thumbs up if you want, give it a thumbs down if you want, share it if you want to, but I guess that's it. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.